Watch. This is Sir P. Now, today I'm going to be talking about two cases. One of them coming out of Linstead, the other one coming out of Manchester. Two of them surround senior citizens, or well, let's just say big man. Jamaican people say a big man in a age because 60s is not really that old when I think about it. Before we go any further, we have a Patreon birthday shout out. This one is to Malia Wakanan. I don't know Malia. This is from your father Malik. And he wanted me to make you know, say, him love you with all of him heart, all of him soul. I'm special like a girl to him. So Malia, don't take it for granted that your daddy's girl. Alright? And when you grow up, your father might tell you some things where at the time you look like saying, "Oh, trim the one you have found," and he might try stop you from. When you turn a big woman, you're going to realize, say, enough time because daddy I try to save you from the foolishness. So, Malik, big up yourself. Malia, enjoy your day. Make a move into the video. Starting with the case in Linstead. So I can start with Earl Taylor. Man who lose his life in Linstead. He was in his 60s. Big man. This man is one of the most popular bearers in a Linstead. One of them people there, the local business community. Anybody really, when time them want any errands done, him them call upon. The man that do them work here from Wappy, KlLLNG. Very reliable, everybody love him because when time them say carry the money I go yaso or pick up this from yaso, because the tax service over yaso, them know say you are going to deal with it. Your favorite criminals them kill the man. Them pull up on him, Pilly and jump off of the bike, try to take the money from the man, them end up shoot him. See him little phone when you sit on the screen or so? That phone was what the man used to do in business. That phone was what people call him on and book him to another job. When people hear say him lose him life, that phone ring constantly. But Earl Taylor could not answer. He was dead. The whole of Linstead that morning, people are say they never know this happened to a man like Earl. Or they need to get this idea out of their head. So because somebody spend them whole life working hard and going around doing things as they should, that certain things that will happen to them and that's how it work. No matter of fact, unfortunately, those are the people who criminals often target because they are perceived to be quote-unquote weak fence. This man did bearer work and put him daughter through college. And them come kill the man just like that. The other man I want to talk about is a night watchman them call Tony. Right? Tony Williams. So you know how night watchman work go. Right? Them stay up on the property. Right? There's like a bar or a shop, something like that. The man then go in there for broke it. Come across him, tie him up. Right? Them tie him hand behind him and him foot behind him. So them treat this man who could be them father, maybe even them grandfather. But that wasn't enough. Even though them tie up the man, even though them take what them want to take, them proceed to beat the man, strangle the man until him dead. So two men of them 60s, two different parish, same end result. People doing them work end up losing them life. So whenever things like this happen and people get robbed and killed, there's always a favorite virtue signaling activist ready to turn up on the scene to tell us, well, we must understand why 87 do this thing. We must understand where they're coming from. Activists only want you to understand the murder or attacks against people who they don't value. People like Earl Taylor, people like Tony, they don't value them. The people them who activists value, them tell you say zero tolerance when it comes down to violence. But like me I tell me in the comment section. The groups who they support, the groups who they value, them tell us that there is no justification the attacks against them. But when it's a group who them the business about, then they hear say, well, we have to really look into why these things happen. And them start to get these long, sad stories. You see, one of the things them always tell you is that 87 do, for example, in a Earl Taylor case, who ride on pan bike and rob and shoot people, is because Them just want some food. And if they had some food, they wouldn't do things like this. Mr. Woke cut the crap. Jamaica is a country where you can literally call the police, give them a gun or give them the location to a gun and get an easy 100,000 in your pocket. Them no want to give up the gun because they're not starving to death. The gun is them investment. Just like how a man use a car to make money as a taxi man, that's how 87s look on them gun. Them buy the gun and then them can rob 10, 20, 30 people and make fast money. It's not about food. It's not about starvation. Them can give up the gun and buy bread. Them can give up the gun and get enough money to fill them belly if they were so hungry. They're not hungry. 87s, I ride one pan bike in a Jordan span them feet and look for people for rob. It's fast money. Here's a challenge to all you scholars and academics out there. Disprove this statement. In Jamaica, more people die from being in a caloric surplus than being in a caloric deficit. Tell your favorite scholar to disprove that statement. In other words, more people die from eating too much than eating too little. Show me the people in Jamaica that are dying of malnutrition, who are so starving that they need to just get one gun from nowhere. Apparently guns don't cost nothing, right? Get one bike from nowhere, right? Get gas to throw on the bike from nowhere and ride on all day and rob 20 people to fill them belly. You see, when people come out and talk about the good things them and the economy have 3% growth, and here is the thing. What does economic growth mean when people can't enjoy the benefits of said economic growth? If Earl Taylor will go around and doing bearer job, make too much money or collect too much money, deliver money, then get paid, what is the point of all of that? Let's say him get 100,000 new customers. What does that matter if within 3 weeks somebody will shot him and kill him? Talk to me now. Let's say we get 5,000% economic growth. Let's say 100 Earl Taylors spring up and them are growing and collect so much money around in Jamaica that we need 100 Earl Taylors in a Linstead alone. What does it matter if 87s are going to sit down and watch what go on and just target these Earl Taylors and murder them? Without safety, we have nothing. You see, in an Ironman, the way things spooky, many Jamaicans are afraid to achieve too much. Wonder if not listen to me. People that pace themselves, I say, boy, I don't even want things going too good for me, because people might start look at me now and target me. People that say them don't even want them stars shine too bright because it might attract attention from criminals. That's the kind of society you want to have, where people are mentally limited by the safety factor. People that say me really want to go too hard because man might go start watch me now and say, see, they ain't get rich, time to go rob him. This is not acceptable. We know so we not care about man. We know that men, adult males, are not valued in society. But when we see people like Earl Taylor, Tony, right, lose them life, sooner or later we're going to have to put our foot down and say this is unacceptable. Working Jamaicans, whether them self-employed, right, or them go and work, should not be able to just get cut down like this and nothing come out of it. And I'm sick and tired of these woke activists who turn up and tell us, say, no man, you have to understand where bigger crime are come from. I don't have to understand nothing. The criminal is the one who needs to understand. So this is unacceptable and it will not be tolerated. You see, what your favorite woke activists want you to believe is that there is no choice involved there. So the malnutrition and starvation is so great that there was no other option on the table. Then ignore the fact that you have two youth, two of them on a bike. One of them taking bike and do beer work. One of them taking bike and deliver food to people. One of them taking bike and make an honest living. The next one take fiend bike and go around and do shootings, killings and robberies. The one that make an honest living is not interesting to your favorite woke activists. They don't care about him. If they want to take him bike and do killings, kill that one. You walk to this, bleed for the one who are gunman. Them tell you say, what else would he supposed to do? Working youths in Jamaica, working people in Jamaica, law-abiding people in Jamaica are cannon fodder at this point. They're sitting ducks. Because who are going to protect them? The government? You see, 87 get protected by 87. If you're about 87, him can go for in gang and then come back, come shoot and burn down your house. If you're a law-abiding citizen, you're lucky if police catch the people that do it. You're lucky if something come outside. Who is protecting the law-abiding Jamaican citizen? Who is protecting the regular 9-to-5, the regular self-employed Jamaican citizen? Tell me who. Because they can't protect themselves. At this point, it's almost like the game is rigged against people who follow the law. And if things don't change, there's going to become a time when law-abiding Jamaican citizens are going to start acting out of character. And I'm going to say, they've had enough. And I'm telling you right now, Mr. Bigwig, you don't want to be around if that day comes. You have all stood around twiddling on your thumbs while criminals bully, torture, beat up, rob, extort law-abiding people for far too long. Who cares if your self-employed business start flourish and then gunman sit down and pray you, size you up, rob you and kill you? Who cares? Anyway, Patreon squad, big up on yourself. Yeah, you don't know, more life. Ultra squad, stay circling. Bless.